Hi there, I'm Ben. Welcome to my 100% guide for Svartalfheim from God of War Ragnarök. In this video we're doing Alberich Hollow, which is out in the Bay of Bounty area, and it's an area that I haven't uncovered yet, so you can't really see it, but this is where we are on the map. As always, we are going to be doing this after the story has finished. You can't get 100% in this area until the story has finished, because there is a Remnant of Asgard. They don't appear until the story is finished. As always, as well, there is a spoiler in these videos, a mid-game spoiler with the partner that I have running around with me. It will make sense if you know what it is or who they are. So to start, we're actually going to start down here in Yggdrasil village, the Mystic Gateway here. I like to always start from a gateway so you have a reference point. And this is one of the story gateways, so this is where we're going to start off. And then we're going to just take the boat quickly up so you know exactly where we are going. So in this one we have a favour that we're going to be doing, so a side mission. It's not technically going to be finished, but it will get ticked off in the 100% place. It's actually a treasure we're finding. We're going to have the Remnants of Asgard, which I mentioned before. There are 2 legendary chests, an Odin's Raven, an Yggdrasil Rift, and a lore, another treasure map, which is one we need to do the area I wanted to do next, but we're going to have to do this one now because I need the treasure map. Because you do need the treasure maps before the treasure appears. You can't do it the other way around. So follow the water round this way, and we're going to be heading to Dragon Beach here, and this is where you need to go to get to Alberich or Alberich Hollow, to the Hollow. So if you haven't landed on here before, there will be enemies you'll need to take care of. And you will need the spear to get up to here. So you need at least the spear, but to get 100% you do need to have finished the story. So climb up this chain yet. I was thinking of saying something else. Climb up this chain. I haven't done Dragon Beach yet, so that's why that's not done. So the first thing is to speak to this guy. This is going to start the favour off. I'm going to skip the conversation here. But it's going to start the Lost Treasure Favour off. Now, the Lost Treasure is actually one of the legendary chests in this area. So once you collect it, it's going to mark it off. So here we are on the map. We're still in Dragon Beach technically at this point. But we will be opening up the Hollow shortly. So once you've spoken to him, jump across here. There is a... so find the Spirit's Son as well. We will be doing that. He's on another island, so we'll be linking it up. But as far as the Lost Treasure goes, with regards to ticking it off, it will be done. It's actually 2 separate things. There's a Lost Treasure. There's another Lost Treasure on Alberich Island, I think it's called. That's where he is, so it will get marked off there as well. Right, so this is the Remnants of Asgard. So these will appear once the story has finished. If you haven't finished the story, these will not have finished. These will not appear yet. So you just need to kill them, and it's going to mark it off and open that chest at the end for the goodies. They are fairly tough enemies. You can see he's not really taking much damage at this point, even though I'm hitting him with the L1 triangle. He's not even moving, is he now? No, he's going to hit me with that. That's a long reach. I would actually use my rage, but I have the wrong one set up. I've got it set up for a boss fight still. It's the healing one, so it's completely useless. So yeah, kill them all, and that will actually tick it off. You'll see it appear on the left hand side of the screen in a minute. But to completely finish it, you'll need to open up this chest as well to get your goodies. I can't open it up yet. You can see the dot is actually grey, because you have to listen to them talk first. There we go, now we can, and it'll mark it off there. So just 7 more of those to go for me. There we go, petrified bone being the good stuff there. And there you can see it's all opened up now. So we've got Alberich Hollow. The Lost Treasure's there now. And that's right at the end of this area. It's quite a short one. It's a loop around, basically to the higher end of the bay. Another quick fight here. I'm not going to show this one because this is not needed for 100%. So I'm going to leave that out. But that's them down. Simple trolls, use your spear because they have the grey sort of shield. And then pick up the bomb, throw it at this, and that's going to open up the legendary chest, or make you able to open it up. And there's going to have a Muspelheim seed in here at half. If you already have finished this, it will just be nothing. Well, it won't be nothing. It will be some dust or something like that. But if you haven't got it, it will be one of the halves there. You'll need both halves to get to the place, basically. So throw this out over here to continue on. There's going to be more enemies here in a moment, but first we've got the Odin's Raven. You can just see it here. So yeah, just make note because I throw it now. Yeah, it's there. But the Crucible has started the side quest because that was my first seed. So that's where it was there. And that's the only Odin's Raven in this area. Next, we've got an Yggdrasil Rift. There is going to be another fight here, but I'm going to just skip most of it. But I'm just going to show you this one bit. If you are wondering where the third of those annoying enemies are that sort of shield the other enemies, make them stronger. I forget what they're called now. He's actually up there, so you'll need to throw the bomb up to kill him. And once they're all done, we can continue on. So grab another one of the bombs and throw it through here. And there's going to be a mini boss fight. I'm going to skip it. It's not part of the 100% or anything. It's just that little guy there. He's pretty quick, to be honest. Even the arrows don't slow him down that much. But again, we're going to skip it here because you don't have to see it. Pick up the good stuff from him. And then we're going to just blow some more of that gold stuff up so we can carry on. But I'm actually getting ahead of myself here. I'm thinking of the legendary chest, but I've forgotten the rift at this point. So you're just going to have to... I do apologise for this little error here. I'm just going to go through here. Looks like my recording was a bit off where I was off there as well, a bit jerky. Yeah, so go back. The rift, again, sorry, I was getting ahead of myself, is actually off here to the left. I don't know how I missed it. I don't know. It's one of the ones that you need the Ghostbuster trap for, so you will need to have started that the Lost Lindwyrm's mission for. If you haven't started that yet, you'll need to go and see Ratatoska, the squirrel, at Sindri's house to start that off. It starts about quite far, about half, 2/3 of the way through the story. You'll be able to do that. And of course, grab the goodies out of the rift afterwards. You'll get a part of a spark. The recording is really off on that one. It seems to be round that stone as well. Or maybe it was the game. I don't remember it being like that. Anyway, so this is the last legendary chest, and this is also the Lost Treasure Part 2 I've put. So this will mark off the legendary chest and the Lost Treasure here. And that's an upgrade material for Freya's sword. So we're able to upgrade her. I'm just standing here because I'm waiting for I was waiting for the actual thing to come up and finish, but it doesn't. So we're just going to have to show you that it's ticked off. There you go. You got the Lost Treasure ticked off, and you've got the legendary chests ticked off. Just one last thing to find now, and that is the lore, and that is just over to the right hand side. That is the lore, is a treasure map, and that's it. That's 100%. The fruits of industry, which is what I wanted, so we can do the area I wanted to do next. That's why we did this one first, if you were following these in order. And that's this 100% done Alberich Hollow. And yeah, I'm just going to show you how to get down and back if you're wondering, and it's just here. So just kick this chain down and get on the boat, and you are free to go back. There is a coffin in that left hand side door there. Right, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.